What's good, everybody? I hope your day has been good because mine, has been sure too. That's right, it's your girl Stacy, back here with another video. Before we go too far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me to see our numbers growing. It really does mean a lot to me to see you guys liking my content. That's right, and it helps promote it to other people. If you like it, if you give it a thumbs up, it helps to make other people see the content. So please like, subscribe, and that notification bell after you have subscribed, please press on it. It is a bell, yes, but it's a post notification bell. So once you press on it, you will get notified once I post a new video. On today's video, we're going to be talking about scams that happen in Nairobi, scams that I have experienced, scams that my friends have experienced, and scams that happen generally in Kenya. Might be happening in other countries too, but since I am in Kenya and in Nairobi, these are the ones that I know about, and I am going to be telling you about them so that you do not fall for the traps. The first scam, so I have written them down on the book. If you see me looking down, just know I am looking at this little notebook I have here. I know, we deserve a good notebook, so subscribe, yes? Okay, so links that tell you to share to 5 or 10 people on WhatsApp. Yeah. So these links, what happens is they get to access your contacts because you go there, you fill in the forms. They tell you your age, your sex, your number maybe, and then you see the text that you usually get. I get a lot of texts that are from nowhere, and I get to ask myself, how do these people get these texts? They text you through bulk messages, and bulk messages, the messages are required through. So if you see me looking this side, just know I am looking to confirm if someone is coming because I'm at work and we're still in company's time by doing this video for you all guys. So that is the way I need to see if someone is coming so that I can get to know and I can get also to be alert. I don't get surprised because this is Nairobi, y'all. Over, I will show you my view from here so that you can get to see. That's right. Okay, so we were back on the links that you share. So they tell you to share, and then they give you a limit, let's say like 100%. If you share to 10 people, it goes to 10%. If you share to 20 people, it goes to 20%, and so on and so forth. But actually, I've never gotten at the end of it, and if there's a time I think I got to at the end of it because it was telling me share to 5 groups and 100 people. Yeah, something of that sort, and the link could not go through, but I have shared the link and more people are subscribing to it by clicking it and also sharing it to other people and to other people and to other people and so on and so forth. The other scam is Fuliza increment and Fuliza dent cancellation. Yeah, this happens. I know I don't use Fuliza. I won't advocate for you to use Fuliza because I don't advocate for someone to use debt, but we have people who are in dire need of this money. They're in dire need of resources, and they want the Fuliza has come to help them and enable them to acquire them and then come and pay them later. So if these people someone come and tell you that we can increase your Fuliza limit, and they tell you absurd numbers up to, let's say, 200,000 shillings, and if you have any debt we can clear it for you, but at a cost, so you're going to pay first and then you expect your Fuliza to be cancelled or something, but no, it does not happen. They end up scamming you. So I will attach receipts. Okay, so there's another one for sure on sale, and this one they attach receipts to make believe. Also for Fuliza, that is what they do. They attach receipts to make believe. They do this. They show you that they have placed bets. They show you the process that they have gone. Mark you, there is nothing like sure bets. You can't tell me that Maguire is going to play and he's going to score 3 goals and it's going to make it a win. It can't happen. That is a probability that cannot happen. People train and they go and play their best. So if you say that this is what happens, unless they're acting, no, they don't act. It's a football. Yeah, it's a game that people play, and the best player is the one who wins. Actually, and is the best team is actually that wins. So if you tell me there's someone that there is sure bets, I know we have bets. People do bet. I have bet. I have gambled a couple of times, like twice. So the first time, a friend of mine was doing that, and actually she was winning and posting she has won, but with the money I have sent her and my account, she's telling me you have lost. Tell me, why didn't you use the ones that you had won to make me win? And I had to be okay with it because, yeah, she has lost. So what do I do? Nothing. The second one, I was told to also place a bet, and actually they did place a bet, but the bet was a loss. Yeah, and I actually even called the Odibets people. Was it Odibets? I don't know, but it was a betting company, and yeah, the girl was scammed. Yep. So yeah, because I know you can look around and you can see I have accounts. But the way when I finished campus, I was looking for work. Like, hey, hands on. So yeah, so spin and win apps and links. Yes, we have spin and win apps and links, and people tell you win, and trust you me, it's the chance of, it's the probability game here. Like, you place 1,000 shillings and then you get to win 50 bob the first round, or you don't win the first round. And actually for me, I place and I never win. Even the free ones that they say at spin and win for free, spin and win for free, I only win, let's say, like vouchers and all that. But those vouchers don't even come. Those vouchers, there's no way you'd come, because you'd be told share to links so that you can get your voucher. Yeah, but the only vouchers I've won, maybe let's say for Kilimall. Yeah, I've spin and won. So I don't know, maybe one day I might win a really good gift from the spinning and winning. But that one is a free spin. Remember, it's a free spin. The other one, they tell you to place money for it. That is someone's account you're making rich, girl. Baby boo. Yep. So another one is earning by WhatsApp views. This one I have been a victim of mercilessly. It has, hey, I can't even explain. So I got some checks from somewhere, and I had been seeing this happening for quite some time, and I was like, I think I really need to try. And it's not like it's the first time I had tried. There's another time I had tried it, and I think I placed around 700 shillings. I got to pay. I could not withdraw, and it was okay because someone else had paid for me, and it went like that. And this thing keeps on luring you, like, you know what? Come to mama. Come, I tell you what you're missing. Come, I tell you want to try. Nah. You know you'll get money now. You like investing now. Let me show you how we got this now. Hey, now wow. So I placed 4,800 shillings, and what WhatsApp views happen is you get to get products sent to you, or you download products from the link or the website that is, and then you get to post the products on your WhatsApp status, Facebook or Instagram, and then you can send this status views after the day is done, after 24 hours. They can tell you 24 hours, they can tell you 12 hours after you send them. They pay you depending to your views, and they pay you, like that one now, it was 4,800, and it was the gold one. Yeah, it was the highest one. I had to purchase the highest one because we cannot do little, we want to invest big, you know. So baby girl decided, okay, we have placed a bet here. So I had almost 200 views, and we were getting paid per view. They were paying us 100 shillings. So imagine that was how much in a day, like 20k in a day. So I had to do it. I had to try. And hey, God works in mysterious ways. I paid for it, but I mistakenly sent it to the wrong account. Yeah? I mistakenly sent it to the wrong account. So when I sent it to a wrong account, I got the chance to like take it back and bring it back to my account. this is how, I had to reverse it now when I had sent it to a wrong account. But the girl decided, okay, let's go to the bank and we'll do the reversal. It even had gone to a partner's account, and you remember, for me to now reverse it to my account or to the right account, I had to contact all of the partners. So it was a lengthy time. While at the bank, this person who's now doing the reversal is telling me, and by the way, this account is very busy. Like, you can get to see people are depositing all of the time. It's quite active. So I think in his mind he was telling me, are you sure you want to place your money here? Because an account that is so busy that way, and it had a weird name. I can't remember the name. Yeah, it's not like a business. So he was telling me, and I could not really explain it to him because I was feeling like, I was feeling ish. Because if you cannot explain and tell people about something that you're doing, just know that thing is not right. Because why can't you tell someone else about it if it is not right? So he tells me that, and I tell him, yeah, you just send it to the rightful account. And he sends, and then I had to wait. I get almost 156,000 in my account, but I cannot withdraw. It's not withdrawing. And my 4,800 went like that. Oh, actually what they did was, they told me there was no rules for referring. They told me I had to do nothing. I just submit my status views and they get the money back. But now, after I started complaining I can't withdraw, they told me, you're supposed to bring 3 more people so that your account can be activated. And I just gave up. I was just like, it's okay. I gave you the money and it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that is Pastor Mackenzie. Yani, knowing tactics and ways of luring you to do what you don't want to do and you know you shouldn't do. Okay, so work at home jobs that tell you will earn 3,000 to 5,000. So this one I have a receipt. I actually got texted about last week by a lady, and she was telling me, by the way, you have transcribing jobs and transcription jobs. What you get to do, you get an audio, you get a video, and then you transcribe it into an audio. And guess what? I was like, okay, because I know there are transcription jobs, I know there are transcribing jobs, but you have to know the sites that you have to go to. Guess what? Baby girl is here, and she's like, okay, let me hear what she has to say. She tells me that if I think that is free, I should stop listening to the audio she sent me, because if I think it's free, it's not free. I have to pay an amount for the account to be activated, and it's only 199 shillings. The one bob that has been removed, at 200 shillings, is for luring you and telling you it's only 199 shillings. As in, it's only 199. Okay, so baby girl does what? Baby girl just tells her I'm not interested, and that's it. Oh, but first, I listened to the whole video, because you cannot tell me to stop listening to the audio in the midst of me listening to the audio. Why did you send it full? You would have sent it half. So, people asking you to send money to a certain number instead of the other one. These ones, they say that they're committee people. The ones that tell you, situme kwa ile number, utume kwa hii, and then by chance you unatumia someone else money, and then you see it, and then you like, gali, I'm supposed to be sending it to them. Probability game. I'm supposed to be sending it here instead, and then you send it there, and then it happens that nope, that is not the correct number. So make sure you check, because most of the times these people are clever. They're thinking 10 miles ahead of you. Yes. So M-Pesa confirmed message from a number not M-Pesa, then you receive a call to ask you to reverse. Most of the times we get M-Pesa messages from M-Pesa. Most of the times, if you get an M-Pesa message forwarded by a number, please ensure that you do not receive any call or reverse any money, because that will be scammed. You will be scammed your money, your own personal money. And actually, most of the times they tell you absurd amounts. You find that you're told that you should return maybe, let's say, 10k, and your account is reading 5k. Child. So yeah, ensure that you check your M-Pesa confirmed messages, you ensure. And the best way is to use M-Pesa app. We have M-Pesa app, by the way. I used to be like, M-Pesa app is too much. I have to have data all the time and all that. But hey, you guys, it's easier. I am now using M-Pesa app all the time. And yeah, it's quite easy to transact. You can easily see the name. You don't have to wait for it to say what, press 1 or 2 so that you can get to see the name. Just see the name there, you confirm this is the person, okay. You get to note down your expenditure, and yeah, makes life easier. So links that tell you to join with cash and refer other people so as you earn through commission. Yeah, we have links that tell you join and then you refer people. You're only making the person richer. You won't get as rich as that person, because trust me, you'll bring another person thinking that person, you will be able to get that money and get 10 people, but all of you 10 people are serving this one person, while the only 10 person, okay, it's this way. Let me explain it better. Your 10 people are serving only you, but your 10 people and the other person's 10 people are all serving one person, so you're only making one person rich. Yes, you're only making that one person rich. It's not bad. We have people who know how to do it. It's called ujanja kidogo. Yeah, smartness to kadogo too. That is all is needed. So you need to know how to play your game and play it very, very well. I got invited to such a link. They told me it was an NGO. Baby girl was looking for work and she was like, oh, let's go see how this goes. And then I have never been to such a sit down. But then I was telling myself in my mind that day, and it happened. So baby girl was here seated, and she decided that she's going to go. Yeah, my mind had gone some other place. I just seen a pop-up text and it was telling me something good. So yeah, so baby girl decided to go. I went and they were telling me it's an interview. So I thought it's an interview. Entering in the room, I find like it's a hallway that has seats seated facing one side and a whiteboard. Meaning, this is a talk. This is not an interview like may the best man win or something. No, this is a talk. So I decide, I'm just here, I've wasted my fare, so what do? Let me sit and hear what they have to say. You sit and they tell me, if you are employed, you do not have freedom of time. You do not have freedom of money. You do not, they give me all the sorry. They give me all the BS. They give me all the BS they can give me, and then I'm like, okay. So, long story short, I parted with 200 shillings and I was supposed to be removing 34,000 on that one sitting. Where am I getting 34,000? Tell me, child. Where do I get 34,000 so that I can be able to pay for it? Remember, I'm not even having a salary then. So I sit, I finish, and by the way, I was very active. I was asking questions. If you know Stacy, you know me, I am always a pace-setter. I will always be leading. I will always be making moves. So I was there. I don't know, he's saying, no, I'm the first one to answer. Even if it's not the right answer, I will say it. Yes. So, long story short, the guy was very amazed by me because I made almost everyone join. I actually was the one who asked him, can I join even if I don't have the whole money, and then maybe I can find money later to pay? I was like, yes, you can join. I even have a code number. He sent it to me, which I even forgot about it because actually he told me, once you pay that, your account will keep on growing, and then when you finish paying your 34,000, you can now access the money. Because if I join and then someone else join and then this one's join, the two, I get money from them. I get like 8,000 from them. I don't know. So I am here. We'll go check it someday when we have miscellaneous money to spend. But for now, you can send me the money. I will link my PayPal account. Yes, so that you can send me money. Because right now, baby girl needs money. She doesn't have money to spend. So the other one is someone dropping an envelope and the other person approaches you and asks you to go to a place and share the money. Your belongings should be the ones getting shared. Yes, right. So imagine this trick happens. So if They know you're looking for money, sana. Hey. So you're working, you find someone, drops an envelope, and then the person right next beside you goes pick the envelope, and then he's like, usijali, tutaenda kugawana hii, tule tugawanye pale. And then you're like, hey, sawa, let's go. Hey, mtaenda mgawanie hapo, na belongings zako ndo zitaibiwa. Wewe ndo watakuiba hapo tu, because you've surrendered to them. They'll take your phone, take your bag, take your shoes, take your clothes. Yeah, so careful. Actually, what I have taught myself in this town, I don't talk to anyone, I don't respond to anyone. You tell me I'm looking good, I know. Actually, that is what I tell people. When you tell me I'm looking good, it's only up to recently I started telling people thank you. But I used to tell people I know, because it's a fact. It is a fact. So someone tells you they're stranded and waiting for a person off, and then their phone goes off. Someone telling you they're stranded because they were waiting for a person, and then their phone went off. Now they're asking for your phone so they can make a call and get to talk to this person and get to know wamefika wapi. You won't notice how this person has gone. Yes, you will not. I'm not telling people to not be a good Samaritan. I'm not telling people to not help out. But please, help your people at home. Help people you know. Help in churches. Because at least there, you know what's happening. But helping out people that you don't know. It has not happened to me. I am sorry, it has not. But it happened to a friend of mine, and that is what happened. The phone was stolen, and you don't see the person, but then you don't. I think it's because you've said yes. You've said like, okay. Like now you have agreed to everything and everything to be taken away from you. Careful, people. So the other one is getting sold for a TV and then asked to pay for a card for activation. I've never encountered this. I've never heard someone talk about this, but I had it in our YouTube channel. So yeah. You go to, I heard it was in Luthuli Avenue. You go and then you get sold for a TV. You get a TV and you're like, hey, I have 65 inches for only 30,000 shillings. Oh, but wait first, before you go, you have to pay an activation fee. You have to pay for this card so that you can activate, and then you pay for the card again, and then you go. You reach in the house, your TV is not working. You're not seeing nothing. So, careful with where you purchase your things. Ensure you get a test and get to see if the TV is working, proof check everything. Okay, so people with Vans and Probox doing activations, you're asked to scratch to win laptop phones and t-shirts. This one I am a victim of. I had just finished Form 4. Baby girl was going back to a Nesta Victory Girls Net. Yes, I was a co-founder, not a co-founder, a pioneer. Is it a pioneer? I don't know. I was among the first people to be in the school when it was getting started. I know. It had now branched from Anesta Pressures. If you know, you know. That's right. So I was going back to school, and when I was going to school, my mom is the one who used to take me to town. So we come to town and she shows me, we should go this way. Actually, when we were coming with her, it was actually, I think, 2 or 3 minutes. We were already at Nyamakima. I used to go with Smolo line. I liked Smolo line. So either tea room or Nyamakima. But mostly when coming is when we used to alight at tea room. But never again once I knew I just needed to board Mola line. I'm this type of person, I want to board one thing and be sure about it for the rest of my life, because, child, we love safety nets. Me, I don't want to be in this world and then I'm like, guys, exactly. I love knowing, this and this is how it will go. Is it routines really or predictions really? Yeah, but I think routines. So that is what happened, and I was like, I'm going back to school. So yeah, baby girl is here. She's trying to find her way. I was actually in Tomboya Street, and then I noticed, I have gone the wrong way. So I try coming back now and finding the right way. On my way, I find these people, and then they had cards, and then this person comes and tells me, by the way, if you scratch here and you find that you have this and this and this and this, if you win it, you are given. And then in my mind, I'm like, na nikikosa pia si sawa, just nime scratch, and then I scratch. Guess what? Baby girl scratches. And she's asked how much money you have. I tell them the amount of money I have. They take it from me, and then they write me a receipt, and then they tell me, go get it from there. If you know the kind of phone they gave me, yes, I won a phone. If you know the kind of phone they gave me, it was a Chinku phone, a Chinese type of phone. It was, the screen was plastic. Child. You know what I did? Because I had given out my fare and my savings, I called my mom and I told her, Mami, unajua nilipanda Utawala Sacco na nilikuwa hapo kwa gari, nilikuwa nimesimama, wakaniibia pesa, wakaniibia hadi fare. Uko na fare kurudi? Nikamwambia niko na fare kurudi, because lucky enough nilikuwa na some few change, small change, yeah, with me. Na si ati siko na simu, you guys, by the way, because my father had actually gifted me a tablet because I had performed well in my KCSE. So guess what? That's what happened. And sorry mom, sorry dad, because mimi sikuwa nataka kukeleleshwa. Of which now I understand that saying the truth is better than lying. You get my point? Yeah. So that's that, and on to the next one. Don't fall for those fans. You might be winning something, but they might be winning your life. Wait. So sitting next to someone, they claim they have lost their phone. Yeah, this happens quite a lot too. You sit next to someone, they tell you they have lost their phone, so they try to look for their phone. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? And then help me with your phone, you know. So you help them, and then they call, they don't find it. Now they have your number, and then someone calls your phone, and then they're like, this one stole my phone. They try to call, where is the number? Your phone is the one that is ringing, and your phone is the one that is taken. Yeah, janja kidogo, but kuwa mjanja than most, because good Samaritans. I don't know. I just pray I never be in such an encounter where I have to help someone and then I help out, because Lord, that will be the end of me. I have actually suffered in the streets. Hey, I have suffered. Okay, so jobs that ask for clearance, that is public health certificate, then you're asked to pay for it. Get certificates from Huduma Center or public hospitals. That's right. We have jobs that my job hunting series. Baby girl is hunting for job. Guess what? Baby girl is asked to pay for a public health certificate. This is during Corona times, remember? So it's somehow valid because you have to get cleared. But they do not ask for the COVID certificate. It's public health certificate. Like the way you can be asked for food handler certificate. Actually, they ask for food handler certificate. And for your food handler certificate, you get it from a public hospital. You just don't go and pay someone. Connie, they have a connection with the government somehow? Maybe. But it's the connection to their pockets you're making it with your pocket. You get my point? So yeah, this person tells you the interview is tomorrow, so it's in a rush, and it's, let's say, at 8, and you need to come with a public health certificate and you need a job, so they decide they only say 1,500 shillings. Imagine, you're told it's 1,500 shillings. What do, baby girl? You take your 1,500 shillings, you pay, and I'm sorry, it's because I'm a girl. And I'm this type of person who likes so much to talk to myself. Are you too? Please comment down below and tell me, because I will easily sit and just make sure my mind and my thoughts and all my actions are going in the direction that I envision them to go, you know. So if you hear me saying baby girl, I'm not referring to only girls. I know also we have guys who watch me, so please don't get offended. So yeah, get your certificates from Huduma Center, government offices or public hospitals, or even if it's private hospitals, but make sure you know that this is the rightful place I am getting. And most of the times you see the certificate first before you pay for it. So and the priced items was your social media. This one, a friend of mine fell for it. She was buying the dispenser fridge, dispenser cum double door fridge, and she's in Kilifi right now, so she was buying it in Nairobi. She actually called me and told me to confirm if the page is true, but the page was not there because this person was a scam. Yeah, the fridge was going for, I think, 50,000 shillings, and she paid for it, and it goes for, let's say, over 100 G's, depending on where you're buying it from. So careful. Foreign babe who tells you they have sent you gifts at the airport and tells you that you need footwear. you need to pay for the clearance, and the once you do not pay, the clearance increases day by day. Imagine. This happens mostly if you haven't found your love yet. You in them social media pages looking for your love, and then a scam decides, let me try my luck. And most of the times you never see it coming, because they send you photos of the gifts they've sent, and then they have talked to you most of the time. Also, a friend of mine has ever fallen for this. Me, I have never fallen for it, because child is too smart for that. Why can a person, tell me why, can't a person pay for clearance and everything if they are sending something to you? Why do they have to? So that it reaches to you and then you have to pay for it. You can stay with it because I didn't need it. Yeah, so please don't fall for such. Second-hand phones in town sold at ridiculously cheap prices. Actually, these phones are usually sold to you this way. Like, they don't even want the world to see. So yeah, these phones are usually cheap, very very cheap, and most of the times the phones end up having, let's say, stones or empty, or you find it's an iPhone but it has an itel type of setting or type of system. So careful with where you buy. We have legit places you can go and buy, and remember, cheap at times is expensive. So someone acting stranded and asks you for direction. We have people. Well, like I said, I just hope I never fall for a place where I have to be a good Samaritan and I have to help out, and I end up helping out, because that might be the trap that will get me. And to keep myself away from it, I never interact with people in town unless I know you. I've seen you in social media not once or twice or thrice. It's when I'll stop you and talk to you. And most of the times, I never stop someone I've seen from social media, by the way. Yeah, I will just pass, because, I have seen you, but you don't know me. So unless it's a setting that, let's say it's a party or something, and we're all there for the same cause, that is when I'll now talk to you. But randomly, or unless I know you, unless we've been in school together, unless we are churchmates and all that, I will sit and talk to you like totally. So make sure you just don't fall for those people, because they'll tell you to show you'll show them directions, na hivyo ndo mtaenda pamoja. Utajipata uko Timbuktu and you don't know what's happening. Yeah? Yes. Be careful. I have those are the stories that have happened. Those are my experience and the experience I've had about. I know there are so many. There are so many that I don't know about. Please comment down below so that my viewers and everyone else out here who may come across the video can watch and we enlighten each other. We don't want people to be going through the same things that you're going through, because I want you guys to learn from my experience. I wouldn't want any of you or either of you to fall for such things, and yet I experienced it, so make sure to like the video, comment, turn on that post notification bell. I repeat, subscribe. Yes, subscribe so that your girl can keep on growing, and we grow and we can get to interact more. And yes, if you have noticed, I am keeping my streak. Yes, I have kept my streak. I'm trying to be frequent here. You can tell me videos that you'd love to see me do, videos that you'd love to hear from me, because I am more of a sit down and talk person. So if you have a topic, if you have something that you'd want me to talk about or hear my point of view, kindly comment down below so that I can get to do that for you guys. Without further ado, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Wait another minute for you. I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. You went from the start, there was no limit to you. And I'm catching feelings, baby.